Hey guys, back with another SuperCoach video, and round 3 was a pretty good round for my side. Scored 2,204, finally getting past that 2,200 mark that I was hoping for. I moved up 15,677 spots in the rankings, moving me up to 43,177 overall, which to be honest isn't that great, but I'm pretty confident that I can gradually move up the rankings as the season progresses. I won 3 out of 4 league matchups, and the only loss, unfortunately, coming in the Shorty Supercoach League. So, yeah, let's move on to the team. Okay, on to defense. We got Taylor Adams scoring 122, one of the best on ground against Sydney. And he's just been a great selection so far, and I just hope he keeps it up. There's nothing much more to say about him. Rory Laird, 86, hasn't turned up since the Giants game when he was everywhere. And I'm hoping for more, 90 to 100, 95 to 100 even. And yeah, just hoping he starts to get some tons going in as the season rolls on. But yeah, 86, not great. I'll take it, I guess, but definitely would like more from him. Andy Otten with a 98, and he's been unbelievable. Got a very handy price rise of 79.9k, so that's very, very handy. And you don't like players getting injured, but Josh Jenkins, his injury really paved the way for Otten, and he's taken that opportunity to show what he's got and played more ruck forward, and he's scoring well because of it. It's just been unbelievable. And with Mitch McGovern out, we'll just see how Otten is played. If he reverts back to his old role, we'll just hope for a couple more handy price increases, and it could become a very easy upgrade or downgrade to a guy on the bubble or a fallen premium. And Zach Tui, 66, not great, pretty disappointing. And I'm not looking to trade him out yet. I really want him to be a handy D6, but if he does continue to score poorly, I'm going to have to look to pull the trigger in the next fortnight or 3 weeks, but definitely not looking to trade him out right now. I have bigger problems to attend to. Caleb Marchbank, 56, would like a little more in terms of scoring, but he's mainly there in terms of price increases. But yeah, you'd hope for the highest score anyway for the best possible price increase. His break-even is around 25, so hoping for maybe another 2 to 3 weeks of handy price increases before trading him out for a guy in the bubble or a fallen premium. Let's see how it goes. Curtly Hampton, 84, very handy. And, well, that's what you want to see from him. I'm a little disappointed based on the fact that he was at 68 at the half. So he did go quiet in the second half, but for a rookie price player, you take an 84. Tom Stewart on the bench, 22, disappointing, and hopefully he keeps his spot. 50-50 on that. I really hope he keeps his spot so he gets maybe 1 or 2 more price increases, because he will have to be traded out eventually. And yeah, just hope he gets as much cash as possible so we get a handy downgrade. We'll just have to see. Hopefully he keeps his spot. Anyway, onto the midfield. Paddy Dangerfield, Scott Pendlebury, they do what they do. 138, 125. Very happy with that. Joel Selwood, also very happy with a 121. Nat Fife, 113. I'll take it, but I'm a little disappointed based on the fact that he got scaled down from 119 to 113, even though he played a massive role in that fourth quarter to come back and beat the Dogs. And the Bont, on the other hand, in a losing side, he scaled up. So I'm a little skeptical about that, but what can you do? Tom Mitchell, 103, only Hawk that turned up, I think, and in terms of, because they got smashed against the Suns, because the Hawks got smashed, I guess I'll take the 103. Josh Kennedy, 107. I'll take it, he turned up, but I probably want a bit more than that. Probably more of a 115 plus from him. Jack Steele, 88, a mid-priced option I still consider as a keeper. And if he scores like this, or maybe gets a couple more kicks and handballs to increase that score to like a 90 or over, if he continues to score around the 90 mark, he can definitely become handy F6. He would become a keeper. Sam Palpepper, 51. I'm not too fussed about that, considering he's just obviously there for the price increase, and he's done his job so far, increased by 63k, which is always good. And on the bench, Parfitt and Barrett got their best scores at the best time, right before price changes. So it's really good stuff from those two, and I hope they keep it up. Parfitt also got a NAB Rising Star nomination, so well done to him. Onto the rucks. Goldstein, biggest disappointment in my team, 52. And I'd probably have to pull the trigger on a trade. And, well, I didn't want to. I did say last video that I'd want to make a single trade this week if I had to for Nick Newman, and I will do that. But Goldstein, he's popped up, scored poorly, and yeah, I'll touch on him later, but yeah, he'll probably have to be traded out. Nankervis on the bench, I used a loophole to get Dangerfield's 138, and Nank, he scored 107, and he's looking more and more like a keeper. I hope he doesn't slow down. He could become a handy keeper in the forward line, or in the rucks. We'll just see. We'll see how the season rolls on. If I get to keep him in the rucks, then by all means I will. So yeah, just hope he doesn't slow down. I feel like he will eventually, but for now, he's playing unbelievably well, and yeah, at the moment I'd consider him as a keeper right now. Anyway, forward line, Luke Darhouse, 124. That's what you want to see from him. That's really good stuff. Jack McRae, same thing, 108. Take that. Will Hoskin-Elliott, 71, and I think he would have gotten a much poorer score if it wasn't for that game winner that he kicked from the boundary in the final minutes against Sydney. What a kick. And he deserves every bit of that 71, even though it's not the highest score, especially after that 88 and 120 he got. But he got a handy price increase, and that's what matters the most. Jared Roughhead, 99, and for a guy that played in a side that just got embarrassed, and for a guy that missed a whole year of footy, you'll take a 99 from him. That's what you want to see from Ruffy. I hope he keeps it up. Dan Butler, 79, and well, he's in for some pretty handy price rises. He's playing well, and I hope he keeps it up. Dan Houston, 68, which is decent, and got a handy price increase there around 68k. And job security wise though, I'm not quite sure on him at the moment. With Pittard set to come back, I hope that Houston isn't the guy that has to make way, but we'll have to see who Port decide to select. Eddie and Pickett, both guys that don't score great. Eddie had that one good score. Pickett just hasn't scored great at all. He hasn't scored, not even decent. It hasn't cracked 40 once, which is really disappointing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look to trade out the both of them soon. Definitely not this week. I can't do that. Next week, I'd like to hold trades. Maybe make one if I have to. But I want to hold on to those trades. Anyway, speaking of trading, trades I'm going to make this week. Firstly, it's going to be the two North guys, Hibbard and Goldstein. I don't like trading out premiums for premiums. I've already done it once because I valued the cash there. But yeah, I'm sort of going that route as well. Again, valuing cash. And I'm going Grundy over Steph Martin because you just never know with the Archie Smith factor. I know that Brisbane aren't playing that badly, so they don't really have to change too much, but you never know when Archie Smith could get named, and that won't go so well for Steph Martin if Smith gets named. So let's get in Nick Newman. So we've got here Hibbard and Goldstein for Newman and Grundy, and it gives me 86,200 in cash, which is always handy. Yeah, the trade situation it's not looking great. 24 trades after 3 rounds, and you're probably thinking this guy is going to lose trades. He's going to lose every single trade by the buy round, so I'm going to try my best to hold trades. I know that I know how important trades are later in the season. I'm going to try my best to hold on to those. I'll hold on to some valuable trades, but sometimes I feel like I just have to pull the trigger, and this is another time for it, especially with I said it earlier, the Bruce factor has become extremely significant, and it's forced Goldstein to play more in the forward line. He's not getting enough hitouts, and it's not going great for him, and it's not good Supercoach wise. I had to pull the trigger on him. Anyway, I don't think I'll have to make another video in terms of my round 4 team video, because this will probably be it. It's a little point chasey going with Parfit, but I feel like against the Hawks, I feel like he'll go well. Hope he doesn't pull off one of those 40s or 35s on me, but it just seems like my luck for that to happen. Let's see, I've got Dalhouse with the Vice. I can't really do anything else in terms of Vice Captain with Freo playing the 3rd match, so the loophole would only work in the first 2 games. So yeah, we'll just go with that. And probably one more thing I want to look over is, well, first let's go to leagues. So my league matchups, a couple of leagues I wanted to look at. My own league beat Lucky comfortably. I don't think like I said last week, I don't think he takes Supercoach too seriously, so it was a pretty easy victory, I guess. And the only loss came in Shorty's Supercoach league to Matt by 25, and I put the blame on Goldstein and Tui for scoring poorly. A few more points from each of them, and that would have been a victory, but what can you do? Hoping for a good bounce back from Tui, because I don't have Goldstein anymore, obviously. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, we'll go to my watch list, because in a couple of weeks I'm going to have to make some upgrades to premiums, and some of the players I am now really looking at are Heath Shaw, Kade Simpson, Paddy Cripps, and Dan Hanbury. And Shaw and Simpson especially, because with Otten and Marchbank, Hampton as well, they're going to get up to that 300k, they're going to get up to that mark, and it will make upgrades a lot easier, especially with the cash that I have. I don't think it shows up there, but with the 86,200, I can make a downgrade to a guy on the bubble. I'll get handy maybe 150 to 200k. It'll make the upgrade a whole lot easier. I can get in a Heath Shaw, I can get in a Kade Simpson if I have to. I'm interested in Paddy Cripps. He's break even around 111. I feel like he can crack that, but Hanbury especially, with his price set to drop with that 71 still in the system, but he's tonned up here, so he's proving that he can get past that rough form that he had in the first couple of rounds. So yeah, there's a few players I'm looking at. I'm not too sold on some of the forward premiums dropping. I had my eyes on Jack Gunston after his 131 or whatever it was, but I'm not sure on the Hawks players, because if they go bad, oh geez, not many of them are going to score well. But yeah, this is my team for this week. I don't think I'll make a round 4 team video, and yeah, so yeah, that will probably be it. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the round 4 review.